We are back with another review, and today I got a nice special treat for you. Today I'm going to be showing you how to wrap, pack, and ship a Funko Pop. So I got 3 different variations today, and I think that's what we're going to go through. It's going to be a single pop, so without further ado, let's hop right into this review. So first off, we got a single pop that is not protected whatsoever. Next, I'm going to show you how to ship a pop that is in a sorter box that you... Obviously, you're not going to slap a label on that and ship that. That is not the way you do that. And next, I'm going to show you how to ship a hard stack pop as well. And these are probably going to be the 3 most basic pops you're going to be shipping. If you ship 2, 3 packs, even larger packs like the BTS ones and stuff, 10-inch, stuff like that, the 8-inch pops. So if you, or 6-inch, I mean, any of the spectrum in between. If you want me to do a follow-up video on how to ship those, let me know down in the comments below. But for today, this are pretty much the most standard things you're going to be shipping. Even if this is in a pop protector, it's still going to be within the dimensions of a pop sorter box. So it's not going to be much thicker than that. And the hard stack's obviously going to be the largest you're going to have here. So let's get into this. We're going to start off. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these over to the side over here. And first thing we're going to do is let's go over the box. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's lay out our bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's definitely key in this situation. We don't use peanuts. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to show you some dimensions on some box sizes here. So this is the 8x6x4. This is the one that I use to ship all of my pops in them. That includes all 3 of the variations that you just saw. I bubble wrap them and they fit inside of this little box. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the box. Let's get the bottom. Let's do the bottom first. Yeah, we'll do the bottom. Let's get the bottom taped. So we'll just put a nice strip of packaging tape like that across the bottom. And then I usually like to put one across just in case you have some kind of maybe an openage or some one of the sides lifts up. It won't let everything fall out. It just kind of keeps everything really sturdy on the bottom, which is nice. So now we got our box built. This again is going to house our pop. So let's put this off to the side. And then the first thing we're going to try off is the standard pop. So me personally, I like to use 2 squares of bubble paper or bubble wrap, however you want to call it. And I usually just put the pop in the center with the window facing up. The window facing up is kind of important to at least this particular procedure because this allows you to have the paper or the bubble wrap double up on that window, which gives it just a little bit of an added protection to the particular pop there. Now, normally I just like to fold it up and then I'll just kind of hold it like that because bubble wrap I think is sufficient. You don't really need any tape on this. I don't like tape on my pops, and I don't want to get any kind of accident taking my pop out of the bubble wrap. So this is going to be a way I'm going to show you where we don't use any type of tape on the particular bubble wrap, but then just place the pop right in the box. Just like that. There's a little bit of room in there. We'll throw a little peppermint candy. It is the season. We'll throw the thank you card on top, and then we just seal it up. And that is how you ship a standard pop. Now this one, I don't do 2 on the top here because usually the next step would be to put the person's label, whoever you're shipping it to, right on top here. And then I usually put another strip over that label just to keep the label secured to the box. So normally it's just 2 on the bottom and I usually do 1 on top, and then that allows me to put the label right on top there and it allows the person to cut through. I like to put the thank you card on top for me personally because even if they kind of get a little bit too rowdy with that razor cutter that they're going through on the top here, they'll hopefully just nick that little piece of cardboard before they nick the plastic window. So that's the main thing on that. So that is Megavolt Glow Chase right there. We got him shipped there. No movement. The only thing I hear in there is the little candy shaking around. So that's great on that. So next we got here, this is a sorter box. And this is the Louis Funko Limited Edition Mickey and Mouse and Friends Pop. Here it is in a sorter box right here. So I also like to wrap sorter boxes as well because a lot of people do like to collect these. I mean, this is a Pop Disney DuckTales Trick or Treat box. I imagine down the road there won't be too many of those sorters available, and mark my words, those sorter boxes are going to be worth money. So something like this, I would use, if you're going to use tape to tape this down, since we're not really too concerned in regards to, I guess, weight and stuff like that, I would not use a packaging tape at all for this type of a tape down. This is just a standard Scotch tape. It's easy lift off tape is what you really want. What you want is just to have the tape kind of just tack down the bubble wrap just a little bit, and that's all you really want. Just to kind of hold it down a little bit. That's all you would really need. And it's something like this, I guess you could use tape, because again, it's going to be, after we tape this down, I'll show you what easy lift off means. And just use 3 little strips like there, just enough to tack down the bubble wrap so it doesn't lift up or anything like that. Because now we're going to build the box. We didn't build the box yet. But easy lift off just means that you can just easily remove that. Doesn't leave any type of residue, sticky residue that's going to get stuck to the box. Again, you could easily lift off all 3 of these, and you don't have to worry about that interfering with the pop or the box or anything that you want to put inside this bubble wrap. So it's just standard Scotch tape. I mean, that's the brand Scotch, but it's just that, basically that easy lift off tape. It's not transparent. It's going to have like a fogginess to it. Here, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So it's not transparent. It's got a little bit of a fogginess to it. That's the one you're going to want to be looking for, because that's the one that's going to allow you to easily lift it off. Some of the completely transparent tape, much like this packaging tape, does leave a residue, and that is something that we don't want to do, because if you remove the tape off the bubble wrap and then try to take your pop out, basically you could have the pop box run into that glue that's on the bubble wrap, and that could again ruin the pop or damage something that you don't want to have damaged. And then here is our box here. Now we have our sorter box. So again, this 8x6x4 fits everything perfectly. So we got the nice sorter box snug down in there. We'll toss our little thank you card right there on top, and then we will tape this down. Now again, 1 strip of tape is what I usually do on top, because that allows you to put the label over that and then put another piece of tape over that to help hold it down. But 2 on the bottom, 1 on top. And again, the only thing you hear sliding around in there is the candy that we put in there. So next, we're going to ship our high-end pop stack sorter box, basically the, what is it called? A pop stack, hard stack, whatever you want to call it, a stacky. So this is something that's basically, we don't want this to get damaged at all. Even though it is wrapped in plastic and it's completely sealed, this is something we don't want damaged at all. So this is the same thing we're going to do as we did all the other ones. We're going to basically double wrap the front here, which is always going to be the most important part here. If we have a choice, we're always going to double wrap the front. Now, we're going to use tape on this one as well. It's going to be, again, that easy lift off tape to hold down the little flaps here. But me personally, I like to usually ship pops without tape. 1, it saves on money because you're not spending money on tape. And 2, you don't have to worry about anybody complaining about the fact that their pop got some kind of damage because of the packaging job. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is the pop arrives perfect and mint, and then they go to unpackage this, and you put tape all over the dang thing, and they got to cut this thing up, and they end up cutting through their pop just because you tried to like overly pack it or be too overly in the packaging zone when you're preparing the shipment. So this is something that, I mean, honestly, it's one of those things you just got to kiss it. It's keep it simple, stupid type of thing. You just got to kiss it and keep it simple. It's something that 90% of the time, you're not even going to have damage to the box. And that other 10% of the time when the box is damaged, these preemptive techniques are going to be the saving grace for you to have the pop arrive in good condition, just like it was intended to. So again, the 8x6x4, take down the measurements here. These boxes are sold by eBay. I get them for free, but you can purchase them. I believe they sell them on their eBay shipping little store, and it's got the different sizes, the different packs you can buy here, and they're, I believe, like 50 cents or less depending on the amount that you buy. And that's pretty good to spend 50 cents on a box. Even if you're not reusing boxes, if you're gonna buy a new box, at least buy the right size. But spending 50 cents on a box is going to be cheaper than you're going to buy at Walmart. You're going to buy anywhere at any big box store that you're going to be able to drive to. And this is something that's going to arrive at your doorstep in about 2 days. And you could buy really small packs too that aren't expensive at all. And they drop them right off at your doorstep, which is great, with free shipping. So I do think that's cool. Not shilling the eBay, but it's just the easiest path for me to get the exact size boxes that I want shipped to me. And when I do have to pay for them, I have no problem buying them from eBay either. I know Uline exists, but I do like to support other companies that are out there that offer the same types of products. And eBay is definitely one of them, because I do have a lot of positive experience from buying pops on eBay. I do not buy mystery boxes of pops on eBay. Let me make that clear. But when I buy singles, I tend to buy a lot of singles, and they usually are from collectors or people that are, trying to make sure that the pops that they're selling arrive fine, because one, they don't want to get the return and then get a damaged pop back and they don't have anything to do with it. But two, they want to make sure that you get, that positive experience that they have from owning that particular pop. So let's throw our little peppermint in there, and then we got our thank you card. We'll put that right on top there. And then there we go. We'll seal up the box. And that is how you ship a Funko Pop. So we got 3 different types of variations here of pops that we ended up doing. We ended up having the big dog. This is the sorter box with the bubble wrap, which actually is a little bit, you can actually see the hard stack looks just like the regular single pop, but the sorter box with the bubble wrap, it's got a little bit of a bulge there. But that's, again, it's a sorter box, it's a pop inside of the sorter box. That's going to be totally fine. All these are going to be totally fine. They're going to arrive alive, and it's going to be great for you to get the review from shipping this pop the right way. And again, this is just a standard series. This is basically how I foresee most people shipping their pops. So I kind of just wanted to start doing an entry level video, I guess, or an intro video to the shipping process of these particular pops. And if you want me to do other ones like shipping 10-inch pops, 2-packs, 3-packs, other types of shipping related collectible content, let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want more content like this, let me know, and subscribe for more, and have a great rest of your day.